is Joanne, and I want to welcome you to the One to Another podcast. Today we're going to talk about the Dying Patient's Bill of Rights. Now, I work in hospice, and I'm meeting people that are dying every day. As you're listening, it may be that your person isn't in hospice, but maybe they are moving towards the end of their life, and maybe you're taking care of them, or you know that they need some extra special help. Wherever you are and whatever's going on in your life, I think that you need to know about the Dying Patient's Bill of Rights. First of all, the dying person, I have the right to be treated as a living human being until I die. I have the right to be treated as a living human being until I die. I have the right to maintain a sense of hopefulness, however changing its focus may be. That is really true, that we never want to leave behind our hope. I have the right to be cared for by those who can maintain a sense of hopefulness, however changing this might be. I have the right to express my feelings and emotions about my approaching death in my own way. And that's again a place where we need to be a good listener. And as I am with people who are dying, I sometimes ask them to find some objects that remind them of their life and ask them to begin to share their emotions and feelings about their life and what they remember and what has been precious to them. I have the right to participate in decisions concerning my care. When you're making decisions for someone who is dying, don't go into another room and talk about them and not let them know what's going on. It is important for dying people to make as many decisions as they are able. And nothing is more sad to me when I feel that people, maybe the nurses, whoever's involved, the family, they go into another room and start whispering about the person. They can't hear you, but they know you're talking about them. And so we do need to understand that they have the right to express their feelings and emotions, and they have the right to participate in decisions concerning their care. Maybe they'll say, "No, I don't want you to do this." And we have to be willing to let them participate and maybe have a discussion about why we think you should do this. I have the right to expect continual medical and nursing attention, even though cure goals might change to comfort goals. And that's true. Even in comfort goals, we want the dying person to feel all the comfort that we can give them. I have the right not to die alone. I have the right to be free from pain. I had a patient recently, and the first time I met him, he just reached out to my hand, took my hand, and I said, "Oh, I think you need someone to hold your hand." And now he could barely talk. And he said, "Yes." And I said to him, "What is it that you're going to need when you move to the place where we know you're dying?" And he said, "I don't want to die alone. I want someone to hold my hand. I want someone to be present." And you know what? The family honored that, and they were there to hold his hand, so he was not alone. But we have to give people the right to share what's going on inside of them and then honor that. I have the right to have my questions answered honestly. Some people don't know how to be honest about that. And it's important that you talk to the people that are dying and share with them what is going on. I have the right not to be deceived. I have the right to have help from and for my family in accepting my death. It's not only the person that's dying, but the whole family is going through this right now, and they need help too. And so we need to take a look at the whole picture. I have the right to die in peace and dignity. That's something that men say to me, I want to die in peace and dignity. And I think that's wonderful that we can help them do that. And I'll ask them, well, what is peace to you, and what is your dignity? I have the right to retain my individuality and not to be judged for my decisions, which may be contrary to beliefs of others. They have the right to do what they believe is best for them. I have the right to discuss and enlarge my religion or spiritual experiences, whatever these may mean to others. I have found that most people, if they say, I am not a believer, I'm this, then tell me what it is you believe in, and let's talk about it. And I begin to let them share what's meaningful to them. Maybe they get a lot of peace out of the environment, or maybe they get a lot of peace from music, or maybe from the out of doors. But I like to listen to them as they talk to me about what they believe in and what they feel is their ability to express what's going on. I have the right to expect that the sanctity of the human body will be respected after death. I have been with many people who have died, and when the people come to take the body to a funeral home or wherever it's going to go, one of the things that I see is that many people who come and pick up the body will come with a beautiful quilt, and they wrap it around the person. And sometimes, if they have one, they'll put a flower in their hands. But I have found that people can be very respectful, and they show that by the way they handle the person after they've taken their last breath. I have the right to be cared for by caring, sensitive, knowledgeable people who will attempt to understand my needs and will be able to gain some satisfaction in helping me face death. We want to be the kind of people who are sensitive, knowledgeable, and more than one way help them face their death in a realistic way. Now, all of these are this is the Dying Patient's Bill of Rights. And you've probably heard these several times. And if you are with someone in your family who is dying, I hope you'll think about these Bill of Rights and give them the ability to take their last days, to take their last moments, and be the kind of person they want to be until they take their last breath. We need to honor who they are and how they want to do it their way. So if you're with someone today and they are in the dying process, or maybe you're going to meet someone soon that is taking steps maybe to be involved in hospice, I hope that you will think about these Dying Patients' Bill of Rights, and I hope you'll take one step towards giving them what they need before they die.